When you think about a kid's first business, what pops into your head? For most of us, it's probably a lemonade stand, right? It's a total classic for a reason. But what if I told you that simple little stand is actually one of the most powerful classrooms for life? Today, we're diving into why youth entrepreneurship is so much more than just earning a few bucks. It's really about building a foundation for the future. And yeah, it really is so much more than just pocket money. This is about building a whole mindset, planting the seeds for skills that are going to last a lifetime, long, long after the last drop of lemonade is sold. For a kid, this is their first real taste of how value, work, and reward all connect in the real world. So you can think of it as a training ground, right? And any training ground has rules to the game. Well, business is no different. So what are the fundamental rules that even the youngest entrepreneur needs to learn? We're going to break down the absolute basics to see how they build up into something truly massive. This is what people are calling the kidpreneur phenomenon. It's this idea that when kids start businesses early, they're not just playing around. They are actively developing some of the most crucial skills they'll ever learn. I mean, we're talking about everything from financial literacy to critical thinking and communication. It's a hands-on education you just can't get sitting in a classroom. Okay, so to make this crystal clear, we're going right back to our classic example. Let's do some lemonade stand math. We're going to break down the entire business cycle into three super simple ideas: earning, spending, and the big one, profit. So it all starts with earning. But here's the key lesson. It's not just about getting money. It's about understanding why you're getting it. It's because you provided value to someone. It's the customer's way of saying thank you for your hard work, for your creativity. That connection, that right there is the absolute heart of any business. All right, so you've earned some money. What's next? Spending, of course. And right away, you're hit with a critical choice. Do you spend that money on things you need to keep the business going, like more lemons and sugar, or on things you want, like a new toy? This is the first lesson in budgeting, a choice between reinvesting in your business or rewarding yourself. Okay, let's put it all together and see how this works. Let's say you sell 5 glasses and you earn 5 shiny coins. Fantastic! But wait, you had to spend 2 of those coins on the lemons and sugar to even get started. So the big question is, what's actually left over? The answer is 3, and that is your profit. It's not the 5 coins you earned. It's the 3 you have left after paying for everything you needed. This incredibly simple calculation is the foundation of every single business on the entire planet. Okay, so we've got the basic math down, but the real magic, and this is the important part, isn't in those 3 coins of profit. It's in the skills you have to build just to earn them. Let's connect the simple tasks of running a little stand to the powerful abilities that shape successful adults. I mean, think about what's really happening here. Counting those coins, that's your first lesson in financial literacy. Having to talk to your neighbors and persuade them to buy a glass, boom, communication and sales. Deciding how many lemons to buy, that's critical thinking and supply chain management. This isn't just a game, it's a real-world MBA in miniature. Of course, it's not all sunshine and lemonade. As these young founders grow, the challenges get a lot more complex than just running out of ice. The journey from a simple stand to a real, growing venture, well, it's not always a smooth ride. Let's take an honest look at some of the real-world hurdles young entrepreneurs have to overcome. The research really points to 3 big ones. First, insufficient capital, which is basically just not having enough money to get a big idea off the ground. Second, mentorship gaps, not having an experienced guide to help navigate all the tricky parts. And finally, psychological barriers. This one's huge. It's things like the fear of failure or just not feeling legitimate, which can stop a great idea before it even gets started. So, with all those challenges stacked against them, what makes the difference? What is the one thing that can help a young person push through that lack of capital or that fear of failure? Well, it turns out there is one crucial element that stands above everything else. And here it is, family support. As this insight shows, it acts as a crucial buffer against all those challenges. And look, this isn't just about financial help. We're talking about encouragement, the belief from their family that their idea isn't just possible, but that it's a great idea. That kind of support can be more valuable than any loan. So, looking ahead, the whole landscape is changing. The next generation of founders, today's Gen Z, they are bringing a totally different approach to the table. It's pragmatic, it's focused, and it's reshaping what it even means to be an entrepreneur. Here's what we're starting to see. By 2026, we're seeing this move toward really practical, no-frills business models. Forget trying to be the next global giant. It's about finding a specific niche market and serving that market incredibly well. And with that, we're seeing the rise of the solopreneur. Individuals building lean, independent businesses completely on their own terms. It's an adaptable, realistic, and honestly, a powerful new wave.
And that really brings us back to where we started, doesn't it? We've seen how a simple lemonade stand teaches the fundamentals of profit, critical thinking, and communication. So if we foster that spirit, if we support that drive, just imagine what an entire generation of young founders, a world of kidpreneurs, could build for all of us tomorrow.